Okay, so continue. So I have copied back the statement of financial position of S as at 31st December at 7. And then we need to translate. Okay. We need to translate Z Z currency into ringgit Malaysia. Okay. So we will use what is highlighted in the book here. This is actually the rules in relation to translating foreign to functional. Okay, so in the property plant equipment 3,000. So which rate are we going to use? Okay, so okay. Okay, so the date of purchase of the property plant and equipment is actually on the okay is actually it's not stated, but H achieve control of Z at 1st January X7. So effectively, that is when the property plant equipment is brought into the financial statement position of S. Okay, so for the okay, so for the property plant equipment, will we use the rate as at 1st January X7 because that is the day, although it is not stated when it is purchased, but that is the day when S is bought by S control is achieved by H. Okay, so we are going to use the rate as at as at 1st January X7, which is actually berapa? 3 kan? Kalau you tengok soalan tu 3. Okay. So 3,000 divided by 3, you will have 1,000. Okay. Inventory, if you look here, this is actually closing inventory. Okay. So inventory is actually date when the cost was incurred. Okay. So if you look at this date closing inventory was purchased is actually if you look at the question 2.25. Okay, so 2.25. Okay, so if you translate it to 2.25, it will be 44. Okay, 44. And then we have trade receivable. Trade receivable is monetary. If you look at here, monetary, monetary is valued at the closing rate. So that is on the rate on the 31st December X7, which is 2. Okay, so divide by 2. Okay, so we will have 250. 250. Next, bank monetary also at closing rate. So we use 2. Okay, so 2. Okay. And we will total up. Okay, so 1000 plus 44 plus 250 plus 100. 1394. 1394. Okay, next ordinary shares. Ordinary shares, if we look at here, share capital historical rate. So historical rate when it is first acquired. Okay, so when it is first acquired, it's actually at 1st January X7, which is 3. Okay. So I want to make some correction on property plant equipment. Property plant equipment is actually from the information it is bought on 1st January S4 by S. However, bringing into control, so effectively H brought S on 1st January X7. So effectively the property plant equipment is bought okay, on 1st January S7. When you consolidate it, it means that H acquire the PPE of S. So you use the opening rate at 1st January X7. So in this case, ordinary share divided by 3 is actually 667. And return profit brought forward. So this is actually pre-acquisition because it was bought on 1st January S7. Historical rate. So the rate used is actually 3. It's bought at 3 on 1st January S7. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Return profit for the year, let it be first. Non-current loan is actually a monetary asset, is also a monetary liability, monetary asset and liability. So it is also at 2, 100, and then trade payables is also monetary liability, so it is also at 200. Okay, so the balancing figure it must be 1394. Okay, so 1394 minus 667 minus 333 minus 200, so 194. So the retained profit is actually 194 is a balancing amount. Because you could never tally because of the exchange difference kan. Balancing amount. Balancing amount.